Right, good evening guys. So on my last video you noticed that the audio was pretty rubbish when I did a bit of a voiceover. So I actually went and bought a microphone which I can actually plug in and actually talk to. And this actually had some really quite good reviews. It includes a boom stand which clamps onto the side of your desk or whatever. It's also got the diffusery bit there as well. And it's all pretty good. It does come with the microphone itself, pop filter, that's the word I didn't know, a boom arm stand, 8.3 feet or 2.5 meters of cable, and a disc clamp. I think this is 50 quid or thereabouts. The other thing it does do as well, you can tap to mute. So you just touch it and it mutes it. You've got a volume gain button or dial, automatic gradient RGB, so it lights up and stuff, and just for thing. Full and clear audio. It's not going to be a £2,000 studio mic, but for what I need, just to do some good voiceovers and things like that, it's ideal for what I need. So let's open it up and have a look. This is from Amazon. You get a user manual, which opens up, and it's in English, which is good. It's USB-C, which my laptop's got a spare USB-C spot, which is cool. All comes quite nicely boxed actually. That's the mic itself, and I think you just tap. Then it's got the dial itself there for your gain. Yep, it's plastic, but it's all quite nicely put together, to be fair. There's the pop filter, that's the cable, which is nice. It's actually detachable, so if you have a shorter cable, you can actually use a shorter cable. Here's a metal mount, it's actually metal, and then the actual arm itself, I believe, is underneath. If I can, how the hell did I get this out? Oh, there we go. There we go. If we lift this up, the arm itself is hiding under there. Spring-loaded one. Right, so I'm going to go up to my desk and actually set this up, and then we can have a little look at it and try it out and see what you think of the sound. Just real world testing, really. But I thought for 50 quid, it's not a lot of money, but I think I needed the boom arm so I can move it in and out and around. And when I'm doing voiceovers or even lives, that'd be quite nice to do some lives. It's well worth it. But that's what it is. It's the I don't even know how to say that word. Ambly game. So if you do voiceovers for gaming, stuff like that, it's quite good. But it's the A6T. I'll leave a link in the description for where I got it from in the UK. If it's something that you like, there were different colours. There was a silver one and I think a pink one. So if you're a girl and you want a nice pink one, you can have a pink one. Obviously multiple colours, RGB in there with a little bit of lighting. But other than that, it seems pretty cool. So I'm going to go and try it out and see what you think. Right guys, so I've got it here and I can bring it quite a long way forward to see when I can actually speak and everything. So I'm actually going to do some voiceover just on a video, and then I'll put it into the video so you can kind of hear what it's like. But this is basically how easy it was to set up. The thing is, when I'm not using it, I can either put it up out of the way, I can even fold it down behind, so I don't actually have to take it apart or anything like that, just leave it there. So, and just unplug the USB to it. So works really well. It's actually USB-C at the back here, but normal USB into the laptop or computer you're using. So very easy to use. It's all stabilized, so it's got rubber grommets hanging off here, and obviously you can adjust the gain and everything, which I haven't experimented with yet. So I'm just going to mess around now and adjust the knob as I speak, so I can get a really good level of speech without it being too loud, and so I don't have to be too far away, or if I'm too far away and I can boost it or whatever, and it just sounds about right. So that's going to take a little bit of experimentation. So I'm going to put a few pictures in a video clip, and then I'll voice over onto it, and then you'll see what it looks like. I don't think I can mess around with the colours. It just sort of does its own thing. I don't know if I can turn it off. I haven't actually had a look at the instructions yet, but we'll have a look in a minute. But for the money, it's actually really well put together and just works. So let's try it out now, and you'll be able to hear what the quality is like. At the moment, I'm just filming off my iPhone 11 Pro, so that'd be a good indication what the difference of quality this is over a phone microphone. The microphone out of the laptop is bloody awful because it's just coming off the front somewhere. It's a tiny little microphone. There's no real quality. Where hopefully this is quite a bit better, but we shall hear very shortly. So, any questions about this? I'm going to say I'll leave a link in the description below, just so see what it's like. If you want something that's not too expensive, a bit of a budget but works, this might be for you. So, let me know what you think. So, hi guys. Just quickly, I visited my friend Charlotte last week, who owns a company called the Kent Owl Academy, where they basically have owls, other hawks, and a few other birds as well, plus a few other things like meerkats, and I think they had a toad and a few other animals. And they utilise those for experience days, obviously teaching, and also photography days. They also use them in, hire them out for movies, TV shows, and other things like that. Amazing place to go and visit. As you can see here, one of the birds coming at me. Really, really cool. But this is for the microphone. So the new microphone I've bought, I'm hoping this sounds very good. I've literally set it up. This is the first time I've used it, and I've not even heard what it sounds like yet. So hopefully it sounds quite good. So let me know in the comments below, please. Pause now and just write, yes, it's good. No, it's not quite good. It's not quite loud enough. Just so I can get a balance. So I need to know, am I recording at a good level? I can kind of see it looks like a relatively good level in the equalizer there, but we shall see in the real world. 59 quid from Amazon. I'll leave the links in the description below. It's actually pretty well made. It clamps to my table really well. It can be pushed back and then turned slightly out of the way when I'm not using it, and seems very, very easy to use. And hopefully it's going to make my audio when I'm sat here at a desk, and especially if I start doing lives and things like that, I can actually talk and you can hear me properly in a much better quality of sound. So just let me know what you think in the description below, please, in the comments rather. Here's the unboxing part, so you can kind of see exactly what it is. But I thought for the money, on a slight budget, it seemed worthwhile, so it's worth a go. Let me know.